In the world of female rap, Ice Spice sticks out like a sore thumb, with her curly red fro tied in with her chill attitude. The rapper had an extremely quick rise to fame and has been releasing multiple projects, including her debut extended play, Like, in 2023. The artist has garnered mainly positive reactions since her debut, but slowly the crowd turned on her as the public started to see the chink in her armor. In this video, I'll be reviewing Ice Spice's debut studio album, Y2K, track by track. Did Ice Spice release an album that will make people take her more seriously? Is there anything left to desire after Y2K? I also have some to say about Cardi B and Central C. I'm Don, your pop culture boy. Let's get into it. Y2K opens with Fat Butt, a very drill-heavy song. The track has that crunch time, hasty vibe where we find Ice violating her competition, meaning she's just shitting on her competition on this track and dropping subs, while being very dominant. Now, for a song with a runtime of 2 minutes and 10 seconds, it is compact, and I really appreciate that. It has an intro, 2 verses, an interlude, which I didn't really care for. There's also a bridge and an outro. Now there is no chorus, which I'm not mad at because this is an album opener and she's trying to make a statement here. And I actually like the song. In the first verse she says, "Hating bitches be angry, hating bitches they ain't me. How the fuck I'm still chewing bitches in gray shorts and a plain tee." Now I really like that verse. She came in swinging, and it also rings true. She dresses very casually, performing in just casual, seemingly casual clothes, which is probably expensive, right? But she looks casual most of the time, and she's able to make that work for her. And I also think the line is, kind of funny as well. Now, the elephant in the room, there is a Nicki-esque element to the track. The intro and the interlude sounds like Nicki Minaj, and really the overall flow sounds like Nicki, to be honest. But I still hear the essence of Ice coming through. I do see some people complaining that she bites Nicki's style, but for me, I'm not mad at it. The flow has been used many times by a lot of male rappers before, and apparently Nicki stole from Lil' Kim, so who cares? Featuring Travis Scott is the second song, and I do like the song. And I like that it builds, but I feel like the lyrics are not strong enough along with the repetitive chorus. Not that I'm against, repetitiveness, but it did take me out of the vibe a bit. But again, it builds, so I do overlook that. The point at which the song takes off is in the first verse, around the second to last bar. And then after that, the song just kind of just explodes from there. Like at that point, I was then fully immersed in whatever they were trying to sell. I do like the addition of Travis Scott. Now, Travis Scott, he's not the best lyrical rapper either. He is the king of vibes. He's a bigger name compared to Ice. And I was a little worried that although he's not the best rapper, his status would overpower her. But no, he was a pleasant addition to the track. Never overstayed his welcome. He kind of just, topped her off a bit, then left. And I like that. Popa. Now this track had me confused as hell. I thought it was a feature with Bia, but no, it's Ice on the entire song. I was like, wait. Is this Bia? Did I skip Ice's album by accident? But no, it's actually Ice Spice on this entire song, not Bia. And according to Genius.com, Popa means butt in Russian. The track with Gunna is kind of boring in my opinion. She did change her flow to a more sick type of flow with like vocal fry, which I've heard from Nicki Minaj before. Gunna did not make the song better. He didn't add anything special to the track. The heavy breathing on the track from Ice is crazy sounding. Like, the heavy breathing was insane. The lyrics also have me scratching my head a lot, especially with the terms jackin' and packin'. They have double meanings, like, I don't know what the hell is going on this song. She says she's packing, but I'm like, do you have a gun on you, or is it a reverse of genders? Because normally it's used to say a man has a big you-know-what. Or is she saying she has a weapon on her? Or she has big boobs? I don't know. Also, when she's saying jackin', like, what do you mean? Now, apparently, jackin' is a term that they use a lot in New York, which is, used when you're making claims, but the context, I don't get the context. I don't know. I spend more time trying to figure out what what they're talking about, plus the distorted moans and heavy breathing is just really distracting. Plenty Sun, the 5th track. At this point in the album, I was just exhausted and kind of ready to just go. It's not bad, but I was just tired of the heavy drill killer vibe. One of the least interesting songs on the album. I don't hate it, but the message of "I'm a bad bitch, look I'm shaking ass, I spend his cash," and the Nicki notes just started to wane a bit. Now in the intro, Ice says, "The beat's so hard, I don't even want to say nothing." What she should have said was, "I don't have anything interesting to say," and let Riot rap. Now I know he's not a rapper, but that would be really interesting. Not gonna happen, but just a thought. Truth be told, she didn't really have anything to say on this song. Did It First featuring Central C. Now this is the most fun track on the album with a runtime of what? 1.58 seconds. And yes, it is one of the most fun tracks, but I really don't have much to say about this song in particular because we've heard it so many times. You know, it has the signature Ice drill vibe that meets Powerpuff Girls. Now there's something about UK drill rap I just cannot get into. Like the only UK rapper I've liked was Tiny Tempa back when I was a kid. Now I don't know how he's regarded in the UK rap space today, but he's the only UK rapper that I was able to tolerate. But I was a kid back then, so I don't want to get shanked if I ever go over there, but something about UK rap just makes me go, ugh. Brother, ugh. But I will say this is the first time that I've actually listened to Central C, and I'm not just like, bruh, cut that shit off. Like, this is the first time I've listened to Central C, and I've just kind of just let it play out and not mind it. Let's talk about BB Belt.
Chewy's on, and I BB my belt.
The beat. Bruh, this beat is nasty. This is the best song on the album. Did I say that before?
That you have.
Ice Spice is also funny on this track with the line, "I'm Miss Poopy, but I never smell." Again, Ice exuding herself as the queen of rap. I mean, the queen of shits. You know, the queen of the bowels. Again, it's silly, but it's also humorous. And I think this album needs the humor. But taking shits as a gimmick is kind of crazy. Yeah, it's not literal, but it's kind of crazy. Now, people were saying she dissed Cardi B, so I listened to the song, didn't hear she called Cardi B's name, read the lyrics, still no mention of Cardi B, only to see Cardi B apparently responding on Twitter, or X, to the line, "Think she pretty but changing her face." Damn. And I'm like, but she didn't say no names though. But leave it to Cardi B. If it's one thing you can depend on is that she will be beefing on the internet, but not in the studio. And I think we're all tired of it. Like, where is the album? 50 million years later, still no album. And I get it. There must be a lot of pressure on her to sell a lot of albums. She also had 2 kids, so I get it. She's probably scared to flop. But I think people will support it, including the haters, because people who hate Cardi B are different from these other artists' haters. Cardi B's haters actually support her. They want to confirm for themselves that the album is trash. And I feel like the album will do good. I feel like it will do anywhere from 200K to maybe over 300K because her album is very anticipated. Now the next track, "Think You the Shit." Here we go again. Honestly, this song is trash. The lyrics are pretty mediocre. However, you do end up ignoring them because of the beat, and the chorus is catchy. Again, it is trash, but good trash. The 9th track, "Gimme a Light." We have also heard this one before prior to the album. I don't know if I like it or if I don't like it. I don't think it's horrible. Nah, scratch that. It is horrible, but I think it's for an acquired taste. If you like raving or mosh pit activities or just losing your fucking mind, this is for you. And the last track, "TTYL," also requires a certain taste. Like, it's not for everyone. Like, I get what they are trying to do and the audience they're trying to appeal to, they're just not for me. Both tracks reminds me of Hot Topic. Now I do have Apple Music, and out of the 10 songs, 6 songs got a star from me. Now, does it mean that I will be playing these over and over? Not really. I'm not going to be playing Ice Spice like that. But if I had to, these 6 songs I consider good. I consider these decent. Now, the rest, the 4 songs that I did not care for is Bitch I'm Packing featuring Gunna, Plenty Sun, Gimme a Light, which I think I might put a star on it later, but right now I'm not putting a star on it. But Gimme a Light and TTYL. With this album, Ice Spice is trying to separate herself from her peers. In terms of the album's runtime of 23 minutes, Ice is not here for a long time, and I don't mind it. Although Y2K is primarily drill and hip-hop, we do see Ice and her team trying to do something different. The album has traces of emo, grunge, and metal. I don't think their intentions was to make a great body of work. That will make the general public take her seriously. What I think they set out to do was to create a world for Ice Spice, a space where her and her fans can be in harmony. This is what all the greats have done. And for this, I think she is ahead of the game when compared to to other female rappers. She's not selling that she can rap, but that she is Ice Spice. With Y2K, she ignores her critics and dives further into whatever she's trying to convey, although it is a bit confusing. I don't think Ice has fully contextualized the story for this album, despite its cohesiveness when it comes to its production. They focused more on a mood, and I think they did the right thing, even though I think it's somewhat hot trash in the best way possible. Whatever this is, it works for Ice Spice. How long do you think Ice will be around for? After all that is played out, the singles, the reception, the drama, and finally the album, honestly, I am curious to see what she comes up with next.